Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third session of this year, the third session of the 21 days. This is the part 3B that will be experienced it, and we have called that session Deepening the Silence. So that's a big program in itself. I am Christophe. I will be your host tonight. I was lucky to be your host for the last summer session, and today this is our first fall session. So today we have a number of new people and continuing people. So we'll have an approach to fulfill, hopefully, both of your expectations. As we'll have at the end of the program a workshop session. So you will all go into the breakout rooms and you will be guided either to help you start in the best possible way your practice of Sahaja Yoga or go deeper into what you have already learned. So that will be right after the session, the collective session. So you know that all our course materials and recordings are on the website. For the newcomers, you can start everything from scratch from day one of the first session at the beginning of the year. Everything is recorded. You can go through the entire course, lectures, meditation, musical parts, etc. Therefore, another very important part of this 21 days approach is that you can request a one-to-one mentor. This is highly recommended. It's one of the fulfilling and nourishing part of Sahaja Yoga approach to have someone dedicated to you with whom you will have the best possible report to help you progress, go through and evolve and enjoy that opportunity. So you can fill out the form, which will be in the Zoom chat if you are on Zoom during this session, or you can send an email requesting us to receive your personal mentor. So the importance of this session, as every session, is to focus on your experience. Sahaja Yoga is discovering oneself. You start Sahaja Yoga with the self-realization. And the self is nothing else than your spirit, the actual spirit, the spirit that will reveal your inner dimension and inner transformation. This is what we are going to help you experience right away this evening, either if you're a newcomer or if you are coming again, then you know that the experience of experiencing the spirit in us is the fulfilling meditation experience that we are looking for. So then the following session will, of course, help us to go deeper into experiencing the meditation state, the qualities of the chakra, and deepening the silence, as it is the title of this third session. So you have seen on the screen a reminder to get your foot soak equipment ready. So for the newcomers, don't try to get that today. Maybe you would just follow the session with listening, enjoying your experience and your meditation, and you will be taught everything to be able to do the foot soak next time. The foot soak is a practice that we try to standardize, I would say, to repeat as much as possible, because this is draining, absorbing literally all the tension that we have gathered during the day. It's a relieving practice that helps you completely to clear your subtle system and go easily into meditation. So today's topic again is helping you to keep or put for the first time or keep your attention on your spirit, on our spirit. The self-realization, again, is nothing than realizing that we have a spirit inside us, the deeper self, a dimension that it is unknown to us and that will reveal our real inner identity. For the newcomers again, Sahaja Yoga is free, practice is free, lessons are free, and it will remain free forever. So we'll have today in our agenda a short talk about from our meditation lead, which is going to be introduced soon, and a guided meditation And those who are ready with the foot soak can prepare and get into their foot soak. We'll have a short video, an excerpt of Shri Mataji's talk lecture. Shri Mataji is the founder of Sahaja Yoga, and we get a lot of deep and strong and powerful insight from her lectures. And then this will be followed by a short silent meditation to enjoy the benefits, and then you will be sent and invited to go into the breakout rooms at the end for the workshop. So this is it for me. I'm going to introduce your meditation lead tonight, which is Prasad. Prasad, if you want to join.
Hello.
Hello, Prasad. Ah, we see you well. Can you just introduce yourself briefly, and then I will leave the stage to you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Prasad Bevan. I'm coming to you from England, and I like to paint and teach art. And yeah, so it's a pleasure to be here. I hope this lighting is okay.
Yeah, if you can speak a bit louder, Prasad, that would be
Yeah,
very fine. Come closer to the screen, it will be perfect then.
okay. Yeah, so I hope you heard me. My name is Prasad Bevan, and it's so wonderful to be here.
All right. So that's it. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Christoph. So we're going to do a foot soak now. I'll show you what you need. If you haven't already got a foot soak tub, then that's fine. You can just follow along with your hands. You don't necessarily need one. So you need a tub, a towel or kitchen towel for rinsing, salt and rinsing water. So you obviously put water in the foot soak, and those are the basic elements of a foot soak. The salt represents the earth element, and the water is obviously the water element, and the two are combined to create a clearing technique which helps relieve us of stress and negativity, especially after a long working day. So we do it every day. It's a really useful technique to know about. So we're going to do it now. I'll show you my foot soak tub so you can see what I have very simply. I don't have a towel. I used kitchen towel, a jug, and there's my tub. So very simple setup. And you can buy them in the shop very simply. So let's take our foot soak tub, and we can just place our feet inside slowly. Okay. So we're going to do something which is called the self-realization exercise. My feet are in the foot soak tub already, so you can put yours in too. And all this requires, this is what we say, the first step of Sahaja Yoga, where you get the connection. So you need both your hands, palm facing upwards on your lap, and all we'll be using is our right hand. First, we'll place it on our heart, the left side. Then we'll place it on the upper part of the abdomen on the left side. And then we'll place it lower down on the hip. And then back up again on the upper abdomen, back on the heart, back on the left side of the neck. Then we can place it on our forehead, and we can bow our head into our hand a little. And then the top of our head, and we can press down gently, and then we raise it. So those are the steps. And the reason I showed you is because now we'll have our eyes closed. So we can all just keep our palms facing upwards on our lap. We can keep our eyes closed. And we can just also keep our body completely relaxed. We can relax our shoulders. We can relax our face. And we can also take a few deep breaths. We can breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Hold it there, and breathe in. Hold it, And breathe out. So let's do this a few more times. And keeping our eyes closed, we'll take our right hand and place it on the left side of our chest, where our heart is located. And here we can ask the question, who am I? Who am I truly? We can lower our hand down to the left side of our stomach, the upper abdomen part. And here we can ask, am I my own master? Am I my own master? And with these questionings, we're starting to introspect on ourselves, and this creates a response in the Kundalini, and we can support this response by lowering our hand to the left side of our hip. And here we can pray inside with full sincerity, Mother Kundalini, or just Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Please give me that knowledge that is within me. And here we can raise our hand back up to the left side of our stomach. And now we can again support this movement by affirming inside, I am my own master. I am my own master. And we can just repeat this inside, I am my own master. And we can raise our hand up to our heart. And here inside we can say, I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. So we have to have full identification with the spirit which is inside of us. It knows us, it's witnessing everything, and that is what we are. And let's raise our right hand up to the left side of our neck, and turning our head a little bit towards the right, we can open out this chakra. This chakra's wheel, this center, this area. And what blocks the movement of the Kundalini, this motherly energy, is the feeling of guilt inside. So to overcome this, we can say, I am not guilty. I am not guilty. Whatever wrong things I've done is in the past, it's finished. I'm not guilty. And then we can raise our right hand up to our forehead, and we can also bow our head into our hand a little. And this gesture of humility is important for this center to open. And here we can say, I forgive. I forgive everyone, and I forgive myself. If anyone has made any mistakes against me, I forgive them. And I forgive myself. And one step I didn't show before is we can put our right hand on the back of our forehead, the back of the head, the opposite of the forehead, and we can raise our face upwards towards the ceiling. And here we can say, if I have made any mistakes against my spirit, please forgive me. If I have made any mistakes, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. And we can raise our hand up to the top of our head, and we can massage our scalp clockwise a few times. And we can press down quite firmly here, and we can say inside, Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. Please give me the yoga. Please give me the union. Please give me my self-realization. And once we've done that, we can raise our hand just a little bit above our head, maybe 5 centimeters above the top of our head. We can move it slightly down and up, and just see if we can feel anything there. So just take a moment to see if you feel anything. And then we can place our right hand back on our lap, and we can also raise our left hand above the top of our head, and again see if we feel anything there. this experience can sometimes provide the cool breeze, sometimes a warm breeze. So just see if you feel anything. And we'll place our left hand back on our lap. And let's just have a moment just to sit there. And one small exercise we can do before we take our feet out of the foot soak, it's just a small technique just to help remove any blockages, which is we take both our hands and we cross them over like that, and we just pull down any heat, any tensions, any negativity that we might have collected within the day on our centers, and we just put it in the foot soak water. Just throw it all inside like so. So we can just do this a few times. And then once we've done that, we can take our rinsing bucket, a small jug I have, and rinse our feet. And once you've done that, you can just place your tub to one side, and let's just continue to sit in silent meditation for a few more minutes. And what you can do is while we're sitting in this, if any thoughts come, we can just push them aside and say, not this, not now. And now we're going to move on to the next part, which is we'll sit and watch a speech given by Shri Mataji on the theme of this evening. So yeah, Shri Mataji is the founder of Sahaja, and what we can do is just try to keep in this meditative state and watch and listen to what she has to say. Thank you all for joining in.
And I hope you realize your value, realize how great you are, and why are you on this earth. Science cannot answer this question. Only with realization you can answer this question so well. All this I have said before also, I am saying it again, and I hope you people will all get your self-realization today, tonight. Only thing is you have to have full faith in yourself. This is one thing missing. Because they think sometimes very guilty. This is a fashion also, to feel guilty. I have done this thing wrong, I have done that thing wrong, I have harmed that person. Now finish that. This guilt has come to us, I don't know from where. But I was surprised that whatever wrong you have done is finished and gone in the past. Now, at this moment, what's the use of feeling guilty? But do you know, if you feel guilty, your throat goes off because this left Vishuddhi, the left center on this side, gets into jeopardy. So what happens? You get spondylitis, you get angina, that's another disease. Then also you might get all your organs very lethargic because you are all the time feeling guilty for nothing at all. It's a fashion also. To feel guilty is a fashion. Like you see, they are having other fashions, they are having this also. And they are very proud of it that they are guilty. After all, if you are guilty, you would not have been sitting here. You would have been all in jail, isn't it? So why to feel guilty at all? And spoiling your health like this. The another is a center which is on the optic chiasma, like this. Absolutely like this, constricted. That Kundalini has to pass, it has to open. And that's only possible if you can forgive everyone without thinking about it. Just forgive. Now it's very common to say, it's very difficult to forgive. It's very common. But just logically, whether you forgive or you don't forgive, what do? Think about it. You don't do anything. Just you are torturing yourself, that's all. What you do is to torture yourself. You don't do anything. So, what's the use of remembering a person who has harmed you, troubled you all your life? Now, this center of Agya is absolutely constricted like that. It won't open unless and until you forgive them, just to say, I forgive. And not to think about them, because even thinking about them is a headache. If logically it has appealed to you, please also forgive all of them. People who are arrogant, it doesn't work. Kundalini won't rise. So one has to little bit humble down to say that I don't know the truth, I want to know the truth. And that's why I'm here. So all these things, if you understand, and if you don't fall into any of these categories, mostly all of you will get your realization tonight here. Also, there is another category, those people who are sick, who are in trouble, also take time to get their awakening done. But if you try, all of you otherwise can get your realization tonight. It's not difficult at all. I promise you this will work out. But you have to promise that once you get realization, you should try to develop yourself into a proper Sahajogi, a proper tree from the little seed which has grown to give shelter to others. That's what I would ask you to do it. It's not this, as Christ has said, that some seeds got sprouted and were thrown on the marsh. It should not be like that. You must respect your self-realization. And if you are doing guru shopping, then it's better you go away, because there's no shop here. So if you respect yourself, you want to know the truth genuinely, then it is going to work out. The worst thing is that I cannot force on you. If you don't want it, I just cannot, because I respect your freedom. You have to ask for it. If you ask for it really from your heart, it will work. Because this power of Kundalini is the power of pure desire. Normally our desires are not pure, because if they were, we would have been satisfied. But you know the law of economics that in general desires or wants are not satiable. Why? Because today we want a car, tomorrow we want a house, never satisfied. But this is the pure desire, that once you get it, you jump into the ocean of satisfaction, which shows on your personality, on your lifestyle, in every way. Actually, you become like an angel. Believe me, you are all capable of becoming angelic. It has nothing to do with your outer face or outer things like your nationality or race or anything. It's something within pure. I feel some people still feel guilty, that they think they are not innocent. Now I have to tell you, innocence is one thing cannot be destroyed. Whatever you may try, it cannot be. Only thing it gets covered with you can say the clouds of wrongdoings or misunderstanding, whatever it is. But once you get your awakening, your innocent nature comes up and you really become like an innocent child. What Christ has said, to enter into the kingdom of God, you have to become like children. It really happens. Believe me, whatever they have said is the truth. Only thing is that when people who were in charge of these religions have gone into another direction, we find it's very disappointing. But actually, it is something that is present within us, which works out. And I have seen thousands and thousands of people getting self-realization. I hope you will cooperate with me and try to understand what is your value and what you should have, which is your own. May God bless you. It will hardly take 10 minutes, I must tell. Not more than that. First, you must have full faith in yourself. That's a thing, a condition, I would say. In no way you should feel diffident. In no way you should feel guilty. So you have to forgive yourself completely. Because this all-pervading power is the ocean of knowledge, is the ocean of bliss and so many miracles. It is the ocean of love and compassion and dynamism. But above all, it is the ocean of forgiveness. Whatever mistakes you have committed will be easily dissolved in the power of this ocean of forgiveness. So first you forgive yourself and then forgive others. That's a very important understanding you should have, that you forgive. Forgiveness will make you just now also very relaxed. Just forget.
All right, we will just put Shri Mataji's recommendations into practice for a few minutes. So just keep our hands palm up on the laps, relax, back straight, attention on top of your head, and just enjoy present moment. let our attention stay on top of our head. Gently bring it back. If there are any thoughts, let them pass, saying I forgive, otherwise, not this thought, not this. I forgive. Just relax completely. Tension on top of the head. Meditation is a state, so we'll just try to remain in that state, that attention. And I'm going to show to the newcomers what we do at the beginning and at the end of every meditation. This is the protocol in a nutshell. And this movement helps us to raise our Kundalini, keep it up there on top of our head, and then use the vibrations, the power of vibrations that have been expressed during our meditation to cover ourselves and protect ourselves in these divine vibrations. So the movement goes like this. We raise with our left hand, we raise our Kundalini and watch the center of the palm of our hand up to the top of our head. So this is what the left hand does. And the right hand will unfold the Kundalini like this. And we follow it to the top of our head, and here we make a knot to attach it symbolically up there. Then we do it a second time. Look in the center of your palm, unfold the Kundalini on top of the head, do 2 knots. And we do it a third time. And we do 3 knots. This is called raising the Kundalini. And the second part of the movement, the left hand is still open, right? And the right hand will create like a rainbow shape around ourselves, like a protection. And we go 7 times like this, the palm facing the body. Go one side, come back the same way, and 7 times for the 7 main energy centers, the chakras, that you will discover gradually with the next sessions. This is called the bandhan, the protection. You can just lift your hands and see what you feel in the palm of your hands, in the fingers. Check yourself the first time the state, the condition of your own subtle system. This is a practice that we will be going through in the workshop after, and it is directly revealing you the condition of your subtle system, your inner balance, your inner condition. So thank you for attending. Hope you enjoyed that session. And we will now have the announcements before we'll welcome you to go to the breakout rooms for the workshop, the small group workshops. So next session is Wednesday, and Wednesday will be focusing on clearing the left channel. You will see from the newcomers that we have a left channel, a right channel, and a central channel where the Kundalini is rising. All of that is recorded on our website with the previous sessions, and you will have somebody during the workshop explaining you more about it. So the left side is extremely important to get more confident in our feelings, desire. This is a whole course that I don't have time to develop here. So the session 3B, deepening the silence, again, it starts today and until November 5th, so every Monday and Wednesdays for 7 weeks. And it is always at 8 p.m. Central Eastern Time on the same Zoom link. We have a lot of program resources. So as already mentioned, do request a mentor. That's going to help you speed up your progress and get all the benefits of the practice of Sahaja Yoga meditation. So you can fill out the form in the Zoom chat directly. And if you are on YouTube, then please join the Zoom so you can request a mentor right now. And you can also join our WhatsApp group. There is a whole community on the group with all people who have come since the beginning of the year, and many experienced Sahaja Yogi who are posting every day a very selected number of spiritual messages, the messages that will help you nourish your experience, nourish your spirit and your ability to get into meditation. So the link is also in the Zoom chat. And we have the live sessions recorded. Every live session is recorded. They are all available on that website. You have the link and you have the QR code that you can snap to get access to it. Here is a quick overview of the website where you can get every session. Here you see week 1, 2, 3 until 50. So every session, every week is entirely available, always free of charge. And now this is time for the workshop in the breakout room. So the Sahaja Yoga teachers like me will help you there, and you can have your personal question or a review which has been covered in the past. Anything that helps you to go through, to progress and to enjoy, you can ask your question and share during the workshop session. That's it for today. Thank you all for participating. Hope to see you Wednesday and wish you a very fruitful workshop. Bye for now.